It goes on Cody Zeller.
Heads-up play on both ends there. Transition basketball, the steal and the quick push.
Steve, that's how it should be played. I mean, rapid-fire basketball. Harden doing it all. He has 23 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open. Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss that. Oh, how about that basketball, man? Wow.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy.
Oh,
I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Now here's Zeller. Drills the baseline jumper. Rockets leading by 15. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Allen, that's good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Washington Wizards. Williams kicks to Walker. Shot from 12. That one a little long.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
In low to Howard. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Cody Zeller.
Well, Dwight Howard, I think still the best center in the league. I think his back injury back in 2012 has robbed him of some of his explosiveness. But despite that, he remains one of the most athletic centers the league has ever seen.
As for Howard, you know, as he loses some of his bounce with age, which is inevitable, the question will be, can he take a step forward skill-wise to compensate? I mean, he wants to be a go-to guy in the post, but there's still a little bit of work he has to do to become that.
And so here is Houston. After the basket by Charlotte, Harden's shot is good.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Now here's Walker. Zeller setting the pick for Walker. Nobody near Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And Howard has taken his share of criticism, too, from the old-timers for, Steve, not punishing teams in the post.
But remember, in the old days, it was easier to isolate in the post. Nowadays, with defenses allowed to overload and zone up, you know, help is always there. So I think for Dwight, he's got to focus on defense and rebounding and let the offense come when it's there.
Here's Walker. Following the basket by Dwight Howard. And it's Walker penetrating. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 12 points for Williams.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 27 points for James Harden. So it's the Hornets now, trailing by 19. Williams kicks to Walker. Williams dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Back to Williams. Outside, Walker, 6 to shoot. Offline with his 3.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Harden outside. He dishes it to Gibson. Using his post move to get the 2 points. And the Rockets lead by 21.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Walker the pass to Zeller. Shoots the 3. They shoot again. Gets the bucket and the foul. Howard. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
Yeah, he knows not just what his own job is, but what his teammates' jobs are as well. And that's why he's such a good leader for this club.
And that's another reason that he's so assertive out there. He does know what's necessary, and he's not afraid to take charge and to let his feelings be known, to challenge his teammates to get on task and on target. Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
Hornets trail by 21. And Walker kicks to Zeller.
Well, the old days of the dollar-for-dollar luxury tax are gone. The new, more punitive luxury tax really changing the way the league does business. Teams like the Knicks and the Lakers and the Celtics, high-revenue teams, they're not nearly as willing to go into that tax anymore. So it really has kind of leveled the playing field.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Stevenson, a screen on Allen. And Walker kicks to Zeller. The kick out to Walker from the arc. Cannot hit. And Houston the other way.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
Now here's Jones. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And it's 13 points for Terrence Jones.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
And Walker kicks to Zeller. Jefferson inside. Guarded by Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Jefferson gets the bucket.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Allen kicks to Harden. Harden draws the double. Pass to Ariza. From the arc. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
Here's Harden. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 32 points in the game.
I love what they're doing, trying to put the hammer down, attacking the basket when they can.
Outside, Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Jefferson setting the pick for Kid Gilchrist. He feeds it to Walker. It's stolen by Allen. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden's got the ball. It's tipped. Harden left side. Harden left side. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. Kid Gilchrist has got his 5th rebound in this one. Up top, Walker. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Nobody near Stevenson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Harden against Stevenson. Nobody near Allen. And he's good on the 3-ball.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. Just threes raining in from everywhere.
Yeah, work that perimeter. Work it good. And they might as well milk it while they're hot.
Jefferson, a screen on Ariza. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Allen outside. The tray. The Hornets pull it in. Jefferson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And that one's good.
He's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Ariza outside. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Ariza. Ariza's got 4 assists now tonight.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Now here's Stevenson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Stevenson's got 5 points in the quarter. Harden dishes to Ariza. Pass to Allen. Houston moving it around. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 37.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Stevenson against Harden. And again, Lance Stevenson. Stevenson's got 11 in the second half.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Monty Eunice is checked in for Taj Gibson. Rockets leading by 23. Allen outside. And the pass to Ariza. Harden outside, fires from deep, and another three for Houston.
Man, they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
The Rockets shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Ariza kicks to Allen.
Well, dealing with travel, one of the challenges you face as an NBA player. It's amazing just how much easier it's gotten, Clark. I know you and I both played in an era early on where there was commercial travel. Now everybody charters and flies out immediately after a game. You've got leg room, you've got catered meals, so you get more sleep, you get more rest. I think it's had a huge impact on the way NBA teams do business and just the quality of play in general.
And the Hornets making a change here. Biombo is checked in for Jefferson. Vonleh comes in for Zeller. Jeff Taylor, he's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Walker. Now here's Beverly. Following the missed shot by Noah Vonleh. You know, Clark, those charter flights for NBA players are pretty cushy.
Yeah, you take a plane designed for 126 seats and put in 54. That creates a luxurious plane ride, man. Well-executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Passes it to Papanicolaou. Dishes it to Snell. And Beverly kicks to Snell. Feeds to Moniunas. Just 5 on the clock. The Hornets pull it in. Stevenson's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for Houston.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And I like what they've done here. Made the plays they had to. That's why they'll be going up 1-0 in their season series against the Hornets.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for James Harden. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
Here's Snell after the basket by Charlotte. Moniunas, no luck. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stevenson drives in, makes it off the glass.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
Now, here's Beverly. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now the dish to Snell. Cranes the three-pointer.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
So we see Houston taking the W here. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
The real nigga got near. Oh, damn. Ooh.